child with a dairy allergy forced to clean up feces at school after drinking milk. Here we go.
Demisha Augustine is fuming with frustration after adults forced her 6-year-old daughter to clean up feces following a potty accident in class.
She made her clean
6-year-old?
up the bathroom floor, the bathroom walls, and so forth on. And she didn't find anything wrong with that.
The she Demisha Augustine is referring to is an administrator.
Hold on. I have a lot because my high school is just wild. Something new every day. Bro, that's my high school was so mild. Like I had nothing like that happening. Like nothing. Like we had people getting shot. We had people getting robbed. We had people getting stabbed. Like fighting. The normal. Like normal. There were some people that did drugs, like very little bit. But most of them couldn't afford to do drugs because they were poor. So it's like I was poor, they were poor. We couldn't afford to do drugs. So it's like what? We haven't had a shooting thing yet. It's got close. Yeah. Hey, that's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. At least ain't nobody got shot yet.
Find anything wrong with that.
The she Demisha Augustine is referring to is an administrator at Rollins Place Elementary. We are not identifying Augustine's daughter, but she wants the public to know exactly what happened to her when she got to the office. Augustine says she's been trying to get straight answers since it happened last month.
So I asked her, what was the point of her making her clean that up? Do y'all have janitors? And she said they do have janitors, but she needed a form of discipline. She needed a form of consequences. There are consequences behind things that she does. And I'm saying, how can you punish her for having an accident? I asked her, would she make her daughter do that? And she told me that she would.
Augustine recalls filling out forms for
Wow,
no
that's sick.
dairy. Despite the food allergy, her daughter consumed milk at school for breakfast. After drinking the milk and multiple trips to the bathroom, Augustine's daughter defecated on herself while in class.
She asked her teacher to go to the restroom, but she said no because she went too many times. She went too many times. So upon her going to the office after she had an accident, the principal told her that she was too big to be having accidents on herself.
Augustine's fury came when she recalls her daughter and
Hold on. Hold on. So the principal in the wrong too. Yeah, fire all the administration straight down. All the staff straight down. Fire them because first of all, the child is 6, man. The child is 6. You can have an accident at 6 and 7 years old. You can. You can. You can. You can. That makes sense. Like now, if this kid if she said her child was like 11 or 12, I'd have been like, oh, okay, like that's kind of weird. But if you put it again, if you put a child, because it's still a child, 11 and 12, like even if you upgrade the age, in a situation where you are now telling them they cannot leave the room and they have to poop, like you know what I'm saying, their stomach's messed up. She has a dairy allergy. Trust me, I have one too. Like so, I'm very empathetic to this. Like if I get dairy, like bro, I'm going home for the day. Like anytime they're like, "Oh, we're gonna have a pizza thing," whoop de whoop de whoop, I'm like, "All right, okay, cool, I'll do it." But I'm going home. Like, don't expect me to hang out. I'm not hanging out with y'all. I'm going home. Why? Because once I eat that pizza, it's coming out. Matter of fact, I got some leftover pizza right now. I'm gonna go eat that pizza. I'm gonna heat it up. But when I heat it up, I'm gonna have to clean that out. Okay, what? Wait, let me read what you just said. But I once was in the bathroom and saw two girls fighting. Walk in and one of them got their hair dragged and swung, then thrown face first on the ground. Good God. Yeah, girl fights, I promise you, like dudes fight and it be like a fight and then that's it. You know what I'm saying? Cool. Like men have restraint. Every time I see women get into a fight, there's no restraint. They just keep hitting each other. Like they just keep going. Like guys, we get into a fight. Boom, 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 boom. All right, boom. All right, bet. We good. Bet. Good fight. Good fight. You got a nice left hook. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you know what I'm saying? Your right hand, your right uppercut. It's a little nasty. You know what I'm saying? Like give it and just walk away. Matter of fact, more than likely after that fight, the guys will become friends. This is how male dynamics work. Women, like, y'all will fight and fight and fight and fight and fight. Like, y'all will have a series. You know what I'm saying? Y'all will be like Goku and Vegeta, going back and forth, fighting and fighting and fighting. Women don't stop, bro. Women do not stop. Okay, bet. He sent me a voice note. Okay, so he's solid. He's solid. He alive. He alive. He alive. That's good, man. Season 7 of the fight, bro. For real. It be season, bro. They'll still, dude. They'll get grown. They'll be like 35 and still carrying that hatred. Women are different, bro. Women are different. Women are different. Like, and it'd be just because I ain't like the way she looked at me. It'd be something like that, and they'll hold it to like 35.
Answering questions about what unfolded and the lesson they were trying to teach her child after having a reaction to something she's allergic to.
Making her clean up feces. What was the point of that? That's irresponsible, and it's hazardous. You know, it's disgraceful. It's really pathetic.
Zachary Community School Superintendent
We got
Ben
something to look forward to.
says he does not condone the situation and the lack of empathy for the small child.
You learn from mistakes, you accept them, you take ownership of them, and again, try to do what's right by the child and the parent.
Following the incident, he says the employees involved were talked to and retrained.
And in hindsight, they realize that's not an appropriate step. You know, we do have safety precautions that we have to abide by. And again, a child should just never be put in that situation to have to do that, you know, and deal with that situation.
Because Augustine's daughter had a noted food allergy on file with the school.
It's also humiliation. It's also public humiliation. No child should be publicly humiliated for something that's just going on with them. Like, you can't just be publicly humiliating people. You know what I'm saying? Just because, like, oh, you had an accident. Well, we're gonna make you clean it up. And like, if there's other kids around, like, man, that's crazy. What I want to know is, I want to know the race of the teacher, and I want to know the race of the principal. I want to know the actual, like, geographic makeup of the school. That's what I want to know, because something ain't right here.
She's worried that this lapse could happen again.
We have many of our students who have allergies or different dietary restrictions, and that is something that our cafeteria staff really do very well with, is managing that and making sure they follow those rules. So if there is a dietary restriction on file, they follow that pretty closely.
Although Augustine believes apologies are appropriate here, she wants actions to speak louder than words after adults demeaned her daughter at school.
You send a janitor in with the proper equipment to clean up, but a 6-year-old kid, you're going to make her clean up poop without gloves or anything. But besides that, it's just disgraceful. It shouldn't be going on in our school.
Nah.
It shouldn't have never happened.
Sue him. You can't be having somebody touch feces, even their own feces, without gloves. Without gloves. Not in a public environment, not in a public space. You're not supposed to do that. That's OSHA. I think that's an OSHA violation. I'm pretty sure that's an OSHA violation. Like, employees have rights for proper material to actually do that type of stuff. Janitors have rights. Like, you're supposed to provide them gloves and all the other stuff so they can clean up mops. They're not supposed to be on there scooping poop up with their hands. Because, you know, if it was this, like, it had to be like, you know what I'm saying, the explosive runny kind, you know what I'm saying? Because that's normally what happens. You end up, after you drink the milk, because I'm lactose as well, it ends up being like a kind of a diarrhea situation. Like, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Nah. Send them that way. Send them that way. They gotta go. These kids gotta go. I mean, not these kids gotta go. These parents, not the parents, these administrators, teachers that think like that, they gotta go. Yeah. Is this bad? But I got an allergy to apples. You know, you're not the first person I heard say that has an allergy to apples. Cause I know somebody else, they're like allergic to like strawberries or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's somebody else I know. Yeah, they're like allergic to strawberries or like berries in general. I think it's either berries in general or it's strawberries just in particular. Like, I don't even know, but yeah, that's crazy. to apples, that's what, bro. You could inadvertently just end up getting like screwed. Every time I eat apples, I throw up. Dang. Oh yeah, you're frighteningly allergic. You're frighteningly allergic. That's crazy. That's scary. Like me, it just passes through me and just boom explosion. But you, on the other hand, sir, that nah. You're dreadfully allergic.